What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back to the channel if you're not new. My name is BluBoyP. If you don't know me, I produce for Lil Durk, NBA Youngboy, Quando, Rondo, toosii, Gucci Mane, Derez Deshawn, Youngin Ace, Blueface, Moneybag Yo, etc. Today coming back with another video for y'all. I'm gonna be doing the soul bleed from Lil Durk's album Deep Thoughts. Song I produced with John Lamb and Prod Brute. I think that's how you say his name. Shout out to him. He the one who got it placed, him and Lamb. So apparently what he told me was the original loop that he sent to him was a reference from one of my videos. So I'm gonna link that video in the video cards if y'all want to go watch that. And basically what he did was referenced it, remade it, and then like credited me for it. So shout out to him for doing that. That's real nigga activity right there. A lot of people just be flat out stealing, you feel what I'm saying? So appreciate you, bro, for that. And I'm glad I got on the album. We're gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna play the loop and then I'm gonna break it down. I don't want to be lengthy with this video. I just want to give y'all like how it was made, and if it helps you make better loops, it helps you. And I got more content coming for y'all soon. I know I've been MIA. I know I've been tripping and not uploading and stuff like that. I'm gonna be back on it. I'm gonna be more consistent with it. I know I'll be capping and all that, but I promise y'all I'm gonna be dropping more videos for y'all, I promise. But we gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna play the loop right now, and then I'm gonna go through and break it down piece by piece. So this is the loop. Now let me say this though, like I said, Prod Brute made the loop, but he remade it from a loop that I made and just gave me credit for it. So this loop is not the original soul bleed loop. This is going to be the same chord progression, the same key, same tempo, but it's going to be how I would have made soul bleed, basically. Like if I actually sat there and made the whole loop by myself, this is what it would be. But I'm gonna play it for y'all and then break it down, and hopefully it helps y'all out. So here's the loop. Alright, cool. So the first thing I'm gonna go over is the chord progression. In the original song, I probably used keyscape or the grandeur out of contact, but this piano sound I'm using now is the Royal Grand from a Nord. This is the chord progression right here, if y'all want to look at that, and this is what it sounds like. Alright, so the chord progression is a 6-3-4 chord progression. Now I'm calling numbers based off the Nashville number system. If you don't know what that is, do your homework and learn it. And it'll help you learn chord progressions and translate chord progressions to other musicians that know the number system. But it's a 6-3-4 chord progression. Alright. Like I said, that piano sound is a Nord Stage Royal Grand piano sound. All I did was EQ it on here, add some reverb, basic reverb, low cut, high cut, room now for the color. No, didn't really mess with too much. Then I added an imager, ozone, and I used the spacious high end preset. So that's pretty much, this whole loop is gonna be simple. I'm gonna let you know now, like it's not a complex loop. But again, here's the MIDI for that. If y'all want to look at that, study it. Please don't steal. Just, I mean, come up with your own stuff, get inspired, and do what you do. Then the top keys. This is what the MIDI for that looks like, right there. And I'm gonna play this right now with the piano so you guys can hear it. simple. I do a lot of the same runs often, not anymore because I've gotten a whole lot better at keys over time, but like I used to do a lot of the same runs and just, you know, make it simple. Like these chord progressions and top keys don't really need much. They just need to feel good and feel authentic, and they need to match each other. You can't just be spamming notes and think it's gonna sound good. Nah, you gotta really think about what you're doing while you do. Like I said, it's a pretty simple chord progression, pretty simple top keys, and all I did was copy and paste the same exact chord progression onto this pad right here. If you want this pad, you can hit me in my DM. I'm selling it for $5. It's an analog pad. It's a Yamaha sound. And on that pad, the processing is this. It's an EQ, taking out some of the lows, boosting some of the highs. Pan Man, turn the smoothing up, turn the width up. I do that on every time I put Pan Man on, and I mess with the rate, and then I put it in the middle right there. So it goes back and forth, left and right. It's just one direction. And then I turned it down to like 20% or whatever. Reverb, delay, simple. Right, and just mix with the mix level. And this is what it sounds like: the piano, the pad, and the top key. So you see, it just gives it an extra bit of warmth to it. And then the bass line, I just added reverb, a little bit of reverb, mess with the high cut and the low cut and the decay on it, turn down the pre-delay, and added EQ, boosting up some of the low mids, some of the high mids. That's pretty much it, nothing crazy. And this is the bass line right here, MIDI for it. Pretty simple. I like to do a little runs and flicks or whatever you would call it, you know, adding more realism to it, making it sound smooth. Make it sound smooth. Some of these notes overlap, which give the bass a different articulation. Like right here, you can see they overlap, which would give it a sliding effect, make the notes connect a little better. Then I added an ambient effect. Super simple, nothing crazy. It's really tucked off in the background, so I'll play by itself. Super simple, right? Just basically another pad, basically. And then right here, I added some strings, and the strings are out of contact, called background. This is another Yamaha sound. I'm selling this at $5 as well if you want it. EQ on it, reverb, all right, delay. I used an imager again. I probably used enhanced space for the preset. Then the other one I used spacious high end. Then I added Pan Man, pretty much the same exact Pan Man settings as last time, and I boosted up the mids down here in another EQ, the mixer EQ for FL. And the strings is copy and pasted. Well, it's not copy and pasted, but it's the same exact chord progression. But to help you guys understand something, for those who don't understand what chord voicings are, it's the same chord, it's just played a different way. So pay attention to how the MIDI looks, but it's the same exact chords. You'll see what I'm saying. Same chord progression. It's just this set is a different set of voicings. This set is a different set of voicings. The same 6-3-4 chord progression. Then I added some bells, and a guitar. These bells are out of Expand. They're called the woodpecker bell. I didn't mess with anything in here. And on the bells, I have reverb, delay, vintage chorus, and an imager. And I'll probably use Spaces High End on this one. And this is what the loop sounds like with the bells. And then here goes the guitar. The guitar is out of Contact. It's from Evolution Strawberry. And it's this preset right here. I'm not sure how you even say it. I'm even gonna try it. But yeah, right there, boom. L reader. Here you go. And on the effects, we got Pan Man, delay, imager. I probably use Spaces High End again. A EQ. I don't know why the mix level is the way it is. And then reverb right here. So this is what it sounds with the guitar. Right? So obviously you guys can tell some of these features are not in Soul Bleed. Like I said, I made this to be how I would have made the loop if I was fully a part of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was the inspiration for the record, and that's how I got credited for the record. And like I said, shout out to Brute for that. But like I said, I changed some features. So the guitar, I'm not sure if he played that or what it was, but it's totally different from what I played. He did a lot of runs and things of that nature. So y'all should check that out if you haven't heard the record, which I'm pretty sure you have, which is why you're on here. But now I added some vocal chops in here as well. These vocal chops are from Splice. I'll play both of them at the same time. And this is what it sounds like with the loop. Alright, and then last but not least, I just added simple birds and a percussion loop. Alright, and on the vocals, the first set of vocals, which is these red ones right here, all I did was add an imager, Spaces High End, reverb, delay, Pan Man, right? And then on the second set of vocals right here, I have an imager. Spaces High End was the preset. This is the reverb settings, delay, Pan Man, a love filter on there, stock or default setting, and then EQ, barely boosting the highs. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, this whole loop was super simple. I added some cymbals down here. But yeah, again, the whole loop sounds like this all together. And that's how you get the loop for Soul Bleed. So I will also leave the original YouTube reference that he used in the video cards, like I said. you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's a pretty simple loop. Like I said, it doesn't take much to get on these records. You just gotta sound more musical. I hear a lot of loops that don't sound musical. They sound clicked in, or they sound non-musician, if I could put it that way. Like I need more producers to get in their musician bag, because I can hear a lot of loops where you can tell is like, yeah, you know how to produce, but do you know how to really make music for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, musician it. That's the best way I can put it. Like, learn an instrument, learn real music theory, get deeper in your bag as a producer. Don't just sit there and click in stuff all day and not learn how to play keys or drums or some instrument. Like, you need to dig deeper into the music. But I'm not trying to preach or anything or like that. I hope this helps y'all. I'm gonna come out with better content, better quality, everything. I'm working on it. I'm working on rebranding myself. It's a lot of stuff I got going on right now in life and just everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to make it too long, too lengthy. And like, comment, subscribe. I got some more kits coming on the way. I promise y'all that. The 5K subscriber kit, that's still on the way. I'm working on that. Like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm done yapping. Love y'all. Peace.